They say behind every successful man, there's a woman. But how strange would it sound if I said, behind a successful man, there was a little mouse? Yes, my friends, I'm talking about Walt Disney, the man who brought Mickey Mouse to life. A man the world once rejected, yet behind that tiny mouse was a dream powerful enough to change history forever. On December 5th, 1901, in Chicago, USA, a child was born who grew up in poverty. His childhood was spent in hard work, selling newspapers, and helping to support his family. He was deeply in love with art, but his dreams were much bigger. In 1920, he was fired from a small newspaper in Kansas City. The reason? He lacks creativity. He'll never be able to do anything big. Was it really true, or was it just a tough test of destiny? That young man was none other than Walter Elias Disney. Walt Disney brought lifeless characters like Mickey Mouse and the Three Little Pigs to life. There was a time when he lived in complete obscurity, but today he's remembered among the most celebrated personalities in the world. In his youth, Disney suffered greatly from poverty. Sometimes he couldn't even afford 2 meals a day, but today his name is known all around the globe. Walt lived in Kansas City and dreamed of becoming an artist. One day he went to the office of the Kansas City Star newspaper in search of a job. The editor asked him, "What can you do?" Walt replied, "I can draw very well." The editor handed him a task and said, "Show me a drawing, and if it's good, I'll hire you." Walt made the drawing, but the editor rejected it, saying, "You have no talent to be an artist." Heartbroken, Disney walked away. At that point, he had nothing left but ideas. Eventually, he found a small job making drawings for churches, earning a meager salary. Since he didn't have money to rent a studio, he turned his father's garage into his first workspace. He opened his first studio, Laugh-O-Gram Studios, but it went bankrupt. His pockets were empty, but his dreams were alive. One day, while sketching in the garage, a little mouse appeared from a corner and began playing on a wooden board. Disney stopped working and watched it. Soon, he began feeding it bread, and over time, the mouse became comfortable around him, even sitting on his drawing board while he worked. Step by step, Walt made his way to Hollywood, where he